Hi guys, welcome to Chris Ryan Golf. We are at the Belfry, we're at the PGA National Golf Academy today, and we're going to do a video looking at ball striking, and I'm going to give you a really simple drill that you can do at the drive range, which is going to help you achieve better impact conditions and help you strike those irons certainly a little bit better. All you're going to need is a mid-iron. I've got a 7-iron here, and you're going to need some broken tee pegs. Normally here at the driving range we have some sort of gravel in front of the bays. There's normally loads of broken tee pegs in there, so you can normally just fish if you're out there. So the drill we're going to do is really simple. It's not going to be a particularly technical drill. It's going to be a sort of a visual thing. It's going to give you a feel for what you're trying to do, but more importantly, it's going to give you some instant feedback every time you hit some shots. So what I want you to do is set your golf ball up on the mat where you want to hit from. Take just, I say, a broken tee peg, so I've got a couple here in the tray, and just place it about the length of a club head in front of the golf ball. So it's going to be about 4-5 inches. Okay, and it's going to depend on the club. But I say I've got a 7-iron here, so if we try and use a mid-iron, something like a 7 or a 6, then that tee peg about 4 to 5 inches in front of the ball is about what you're after. So if we look at what should happen when we make contact with the golf ball, at the point of contact we should have the handle forwards of the club head. Okay, how much forwards is going to depend a little bit on the golfer, but effectively we want the hands forward at impact. We also want the weight on that lead leg. Now what that's going to mean is when I make contact with the mat, my golf club should stay in contact with the mat for a period of time. If we therefore strike this ball correctly with the right impact conditions, with the right sort of look to our impact, we should find that the ball will go and the tee peg will disappear as well. And what that's going to do is it's going to tell me that at the point of contact, my impact conditions were correct, I was striking the ball, then the turf, and my angle of approach was about right. Angle of approach is kind of the angle at which the golf club approaches the golf ball. Many of you out there, especially the ones who are tending to struggle with distance, strike, maybe even flight a little bit, are going to find that the approach angle is quite shallow, which means that it's travelling very little down towards the ground. If anything, it might be travelling up away. Those golfers will find, when they're doing this drill, that they can make swings, hit shots, and because they're quite shallow, they'll strike the golf ball, but the club will be working up away from the ground, and we won't actually move that tee peg. So the ball will disappear, the ball might go straight, might go where you want it to go, but the tee peg won't disappear as well. And what that tells us that the attack angle is a little bit too shallow. So as the golf club is approaching the ball, it's a little bit too level. We want it to be travelling a little bit more down. It's a really good drill. What I don't want you to really do is I don't want you to really think too much about what you're actually doing to hit that tee peg. Just go through this process a few times and just have, back of your mind, think where the tee peg is. Because if you are going to try and keep that club in contact with the mat for that length of time, it's going to encourage you to move the weight forward, get the handle forwards, and deliver that club correctly. So it's a little bit of a drill where, again, it's a little bit of a task-led change. There's a task there, and we're going to hit shots until we can achieve that task, and not necessarily going to put too many technical thoughts in there. So let me go ahead and hit this one, and hopefully I'm going to move that tee peg a little bit further forward. So you can see just how far forward that tee peg is. It's a good 5 inches, but I still should be able to make contact with that, provided I do this correctly. So let's have a go. Okay, pretty happy with that. Great strike. It's gone pretty straight as well, and as you can see, the tee peg has gone. So that's what we're after. Let me set this up again. Again, broken tee peg, around about the same distance in front of the golf ball. So this time, I'm going to try and create a poor impact. So I'm going to try and have a little bit too much weight on my back leg. I'm going to try and have the handle in line with the club head, if not behind. It's going to be difficult to get it behind, I'm going to try. And I'm just not going to try and have, as I say, much weight forward. And what we should find here is, I don't know if the audio will pick this up, but the strike certainly won't sound as good. And hopefully you'll see that tee peg stay exactly where it is. Okay, so I certainly feel like I've finished that golf swing with my weight more back. The strike definitely didn't feel quite as solid. Felt it came out a bit lower in the club face, and as you can see, the tee peg is still there. So every time you hit a shot, you're going to get some real instant feedback. And when you're practicing, that's pretty key. You need to know each shot, whether you achieve what you're trying to achieve, what you need to do differently. And if you can't do this, if you find that you're hitting shots, you can't hit that tee peg, just stick with it. There's a task there. You know what you're trying to do. Just keep progressing with it, and you'll find, hopefully, as you start to move into these different sort of impact conditions, you'll start to achieve it. So the ball's in the same place. I haven't moved the tee peg, so a good golf swing now, and hopefully that tee peg will go. Okay, and again, pretty happy with that shot, and you see the T-pegs disappeared. So it's one of the simplest shots you can do to help your ball striking, but it's fantastic. It gives you some good feedback, and as I say, when you're practicing, that's really, really key to ensuring that you're progressing with your golf game, having that feedback so you know what you're doing each time. I say, really simple. All you need is some T-pegs and a golf club, and you're away to go. If you're going to do this, try and stick with the mid-iron. Don't move into your sort of 5s, 4 irons, because the angle of approach is different, and you're not necessarily want it to be as steep. So stick with like a mid-iron for this 7 or 6 iron would be good. Place that T-peg about 4 to 5 inches in front of the ball, and that should be pretty good to get up and go. So hopefully it helps. Give it a go. Let me know in the comments whether it helped at all, whether you find it useful, you know, and also you can pop in there any requests that you want me to do, any videos you want me to do going forwards, whether it's about the golf swing or the short game, whatever it may be. If you like this video, then click the like button down below. That helps me a lot. And if you haven't done already, then please subscribe to my channel. There should be a subscription button down there. Subscription is absolutely free. The video is absolutely free, so there's no cost associated whatsoever. So it's well worth doing, and you'll get a notification via email each time I upload a video, and it just means that you won't miss any of the content. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.